Oh, yeah. Hi, pipe smokers. And happy Wednesday, the 8th of May. Yeah. Let's have a little smoke together, okay? So grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend, and grab your favorite beverage. Let's smoke together. All right. Let's set something on fire right away. So I've got this Hail to the King. It's a rat raised pipe, Hail to the King. Bowl number 37, I believe. Yep. And in that, I bought this pipe brand new, by the way. Got some Northwest Track from the guys over at the Country Squire. Let's set it on fire. I just wanted to smoke something real good out of a really nice pipe. Mm. Mm. Oh, that is good. Nice blend of Latakia. Yeah. So, so we're 2/3 of the way done with the week. I got Thursday and then Friday and then the weekend off. Oh, yeah. Wanted to mow my grass again today, and just before work ended at 4 o'clock, it started pouring rain. Just dried up a wee bit. It's not raining anymore. But, who wants to mow wet grass? So I had a subscriber. I should have written his name down. He had a question on the Decatur Pipe Shield No Buff Wax. And he said that he wasn't getting the final results out of it that made him happy. Well, this pipe wax is a hand pipe wax. It's really the consistency of, I don't know, chapstick. All right. So I got, this pipe that I put the pipe shield on, and, basically I put it on my new pipes after I smoke them and everything. Helps them so they don't get dried out. This is a pipe that I cleaned up, and that has the pipe shield on it. But before I did that, it looked all really dried out like that. So when you put the pipe shield on something like this, it's going to clean some of the garbage off of it and so forth. It's going to give it a nice look, but put a somewhat generous amount on it. And then, you read the directions. Basically, it says, apply a small amount to all surfaces with a soft cloth. Allow wax to sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Wipe off wax and rub with a dry cloth. So basically, I use the same cloth. I use a small cotton cloth. I rub the wax, massage it into the wood. And then, I let it sit. And I massage it into the wood some more. And I do that repeatedly on these estate pipes that are really dried out looking like that. All right. Now, this pipe right here has a gloss finish. This the only way you're going to get this to be like permanent is if you have a bar of carnauba wax and a buffing wheel. And then you put the carnauba wax onto the cotton buffing wheel as it's running, and then you run your pipe over it. And that's the only way you're going to get that just glossy finish. This stuff will give you a bit of a glossy finish, as you can see, but it's more of a satin finish. So that's kind of what I use it for. So I hope that answered your question. I do have a buffing wheel, and I have taken dried out old pipes like that, and I've got this stuff called white diamond. You put it on one side of the buffing wheel and you buff it, and it basically takes all the old wax and stuff off. And then on the other side of the buffing wheel, I take the bar of carnauba wax and then I put a high gloss polish on it. And I've done that to many, 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 many pipes. So how's everybody's Wednesday doing? Mine's doing good. My back has been bothering me. It's been hurting me for a couple weeks now. But I can't stop lifting heavy stuff at work, so it doesn't give it a chance to heal. Mark Hill, Welsh Piper 62 would understand that. The other thing with pipe maintenance on new pipes, when you smoke them, you'll see sometimes the tobacco overflows a little bit, or the smoke does, and you'll get like this sticky gunk on there. When you're done with your pipe, just lick it and rub it off on your jeans. And if you do that every time, it'll keep volcanic cake from building up on top of your bowl. This is good. So I got 13 pipes in today and a pipe rack for $120 with shipping and tax, and I'm not very pleased with the purchase. You take a look at this particular one. It's been put in a vise. This might be a good pipe to practice on, to totally sand it down, because the name of the pipe and everything has been taken off. I don't know why anybody would put this pipe in a vise, but they did. That might be a good pipe to practice on sanding down. I got this abortion of a pipe. I don't know what the hell that is. You know, it's this is just horrible. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. I mean, it's smokable. I got this, which looks like somebody, and it's unfortunate that they carved this at an angle and made the top of the bowl so thin. It's only about 1/8 of an inch thick. Otherwise, I could, if that was straight up, I could like sand and practice making a bowl. Maybe I still will. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like some good briar though on it. There's no sand fills or anything. And then I got this pipe rack which will hold 10 pipes. That's probably worth $20-$30. You know, so, and you know, I got this nice Medico. So I got that, you know, and then the stem, I've got 3 stems soaking. in my Everclear, and I got another. This one's it says Signature Imported Briar. I got that one. That's a halfway decent pipe. So all in all, if I were to clean everything up and resell it, I would lose money. Oh well. So cheers to losing money. Oh yeah, so let's do this. Well, I did, you know, I got these two other halfway decent pipes that are old. I haven't done anything to these yet, but the stems are chewed through, and that group of pipes, they didn't show that in the pictures, but that's okay. They just showed them all laid out on the table. So we got an old dried up Medico, all right, full of carbon. So let's see. This is what I use the Decatur pipe shield for. And not only that, but I do put it on my brand new pipes that have carnauba wax with a mirror finish when I'm done smoking them. It just cleans and protects the finish. So if we take a little dab of this, yeah, let's do that. All right, see, that's a dried out nasty pipe. Let's just take some of the Decatur pipe shield. No, not a Decatur pipe shield salesperson. It's just something that's, worked for me. It doesn't give it a high, it does, like this pipe here that I all cleaned up and everything. It doesn't give it a high gloss finish, but it gives it like a matte finish, And with that, I'm okay with that. So we sit here. And continue on and on and on. This actually is turning out to be this is one of the 12 pipes that I got. The pipe rack and 12 pipes for $120, including tax and shipping. So it's got quite a lot of the junk off of it. So that's what it does. I mean, you saw how dried out it was before. It was dried out like that, And then you smoke it and then do it again, and that stuff smokes, it soaks in. So let's take a sip of beer again. Let's take this dried out old pipe, which was one of the ones that I got in the package here. This is probably, it says Frank Medico, Real Briar. No bowl number. And nothing's been done with this pipe. This pipe was bought at a drugstore or whatever, and somebody just smoked it. So let's look at it here like that. That's the finish. And then let's just apply the Decatur pipe wax. I put a fairly generous amount on here when they're this dried out. When you smoke them, that stuff melts, and it makes them look like a high gloss finish, but it's not. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess if I salvaged all these pipes, I might be able to break even if I resold them, but I don't know. Lesson learned. See, even a guy that's been buying pipes for 4 years off of eBay makes mistakes too. I'm still messing around with this. Just keep on smoking your pipe. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Let's put more of this stuff on there. I'm going to have to order some more of this. I'm starting to get low. Blah, 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 blah. And just hand massaging it pretty firmly, actually. And so, yeah, this is about the really best result that you're going to get. Not bad. I mean, not bad. That pipe was like that. Yeah, look at that. It didn't come out bad. Yeah. There you go. It looked just like that before. And you can see the difference. There's a huge difference now that I'm looking at it in the camera. So I'll smoke this and then I'll just rub it again, man, until that briar just pops. And you know what? If I want to put it on my wheel, I always can. I can always put it on my polishing wheel and make it look like brand new with a freaking glass finish, you know. I can do that. But, you know, for now, we'll just do that. And that's some pretty good briar. There's not one factory fill on that. And it's a Medico. I don't know. Anyways, I hope that answered your question on the polish. We're going to pause the video for a minute. I'll be back in a nanosecond. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, just fiddling around with that little dried out pipe. We got some nice briar under there. Under all that dirt and gunk. Not bad, huh? That's a tiny bowl. Yeah, so, you know, like these old pipes, you can clean them up and stuff. That one definitely needs to be reamed out. It's chock full of carbon, you know. But, you know, if you're going hiking or camping or you don't want to take a $100 or $200 pipe with you, clean one of these babies out. Right now I'm just reaming it out. I don't have a reamer kit. I just use my jackknife. You know, a lot of carbon came out of that. Still a lot more to come. So anyways, you know, what the hell? Let's do one more. Look at that dried out thing right there. That's, I can't read it. But anyways, you see how dried out it is. All right. So I take my vintage pipes and slap some. I got a clean cloth, by the way, now. The other one was starting to turn black. And I just put a generous amount on there. Yeah. Wheel her around. Let's taking off. You know, when somebody handles a pipe, you know, a lot of pipe smokers were working men, so they didn't have the cleanest of hands. And, you know, so it gets all that dirt and grime into the briar, and they didn't really a lot of times care for them. Most of the time they just smoked them. I suppose when they couldn't smoke them anymore, they took their jackknife out and did what I'm doing right now. But I mean, just after like 60 seconds, I mean, look at that. You know, there you go. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. We didn't smoke much, but polished a couple of pipes by hand. Anyways, God bless you all. Love one another. Over and out.